Okay. So Srimad Bhagavatha Mahatmyam, Padma Puranam, first chapter. What we saw was Narada moves about in Bhulokam. He visits various pilgrimage places, but still he is not able to attain peace of mind. Finally, he meets Bhakti Devi. Bhakti Devi is also sad. Both her sons, Jnana and Vairagya, have grown old due to loss of good virtues, also good qualities in the about to start Kali Yuga. That's when Narada meets her, Narada guides her further. Now, what happens, let's see in chapter 2. Now, here what happened is, again, here Narada, he continues asking, saying that he questions Bhakti Devi. Narada, Uvacha, why are you sad? What has happened to you? You are the one who is very much close to Lord Krishna also, because Lord Krishna always likes people who are into Bhakti Margam. So you're dearer to the Lord. It's seen. Now here Narada makes a statement, verse number 4. Satyadityuge bodai bodha vairagyo mukti sadhakau kalotu kevala bhaktihi brahmasayujyavarini. Verse 4, chapter 2. Wherein Narada says that that is you, O Bhakti Devi, you are the one who is dearer to the Lord than his own life. That's the reason why the Lord likes bhaktas over himself also. So over God also, Lord likes devotees also, and he thinks about devotees always first. And here he also makes a mention saying that Lord goes to the houses of those who are on the path of Bhakti Margam. He does not look upon anything else. How great this person is, how rich this person is, how rich or prosperous this house is, all that doesn't matter in front of Bhakti. You have crores and crores of money, but not even, you can say, a little feeling that I'll help someone, there is no use of that wealth at all. So, Danam Tritiyagatihi or Dhanam Tritiyagatihi, there is a Subhashitam which talks about this, wherein there are three ways in which one should use one's wealth. One is either you use it for yourself or you use it for the benefit of others. First is you have to use it for ourselves, and whatever little remains, use it for dana dharmadikaryas also. You also help others, because maybe I am blessed with the grace of the Lord. I am blessed. There are few who are maybe not that blessed like me. They have to maybe suffer for even basic necessities. So because the Lord has blessed me, why not help them also little, so that even they can lead a good life? This is one. Second is, okay, if the Lord himself says you don't want to help others, you don't want to use your wealth for others, it's okay. At least use for yourself, use for your own well-being. But there also, if you are a miser also, dhanam tritiya gatihi, then it is like it's tritiya gatihi. It goes to the third part. What is the third part is, it is for no one. Finally you die. When you die, you don't take any wealth along with you. It remains, right? And then the future generations keep fighting for it. So when we live, you use your wealth either for the welfare of others and yourself, or you keep it to yourself. Use it at least for you. But dhanam, it can be anything. Dhanam, that dhanam in the sense, it's not only money, whatever wealth we have, and even knowledge also, jnanam. If we don't spread it to others, we tend to forget. I know what I know, I'll keep it to myself. In the course of time, we lose everything. If we don't share it with others, trithiyagatihi, meaning it does not remain for anyone. So this is the description that is made. So here Narada, further he tells Bhakti Devi that you are so much dearer to the Lord, then why this sorrow? So that's when Narada, he continues and he says that once it so happened, but Devi, you don't remember today, but I know an instance wherein you were standing in front of the Lord, your sons, both Jnana and Vairagya, were also there. And there I had seen that you are the one who are protecting the people in Vaikuntham also. So you have a place even in Vaikuntha where there are devotees of the Lord. And it seems that a Chaya Rupam, Bhumau Bhakta Viposhaya Chaya Rupam Toya Kritam, verse number 8, chapter 2, wherein you actually reside in Vaikuntham, but for taking care of the devotees on Bhulokam, your Chaya Rupam, that is a shadow form of yours, has been created so that you can take care of devotees on Bhulokam also. So, by taking Mukti, Jnana, and Vairagya along with you, you came down to Bhulokam. Now, from Krita Yugam, that is from Satya Yuga, till the end of Dwapara Yuga, that is till the end of Krishna Avataram, you stayed on Bhulokam with great joy. But now, slowly, that Krishna Avataram has come to an end. Dwapara Yugam is about to end. Kali age is about to start. Slowly, the pangs or evils of Kali have started. Your sons have slowly started getting old. Bhakti has slowly started vanishing, and so on. Mukti has almost decayed in Kali Yugam, it seems. Mukti or moksha does not exist. If you go about today, forget about others. You talk about look at our own self. How many? Someone asks what you want. Will anyone of us tell your mukti or moksha? Maybe for making a great dialogue also you'll do, but ultimately mukti for us means death, right? So someone will say, yes, this minute I'll give you mukti. You'll say, no, wait, I have some little things to do. After a few years, when I don't have anything, I'll come to you, right? But this was not the case earlier in Satya Yugam, maybe Treta Yugam also. People used to do tapasya, this, that, and that's how they used to attain mukti. That was their ultimate purpose in life. For us also today, the ultimate purpose is that only, but we look at it with a different way. So now that's the reason here it is mentioned that mukti has almost ended. It has almost decayed or gone away in Kali Yuga. But so that is when we say it has decayed, is Mukti Devi has returned back to Vaikuntham. That's the reason today when we say on Bhulokam we cannot attain Mukti, we have to go to Vaikuntham. Vaikuntham Sagachati, Rudralokam Sagachati. The end of various stotras as a Parashati we chant, right? Rudralokam Sagachati, Vaikuntham Sagachati. Why we do this is, I don't know how many of you all have observed, whenever there is a death that takes place in our family, whenever, if you have seen any final rites that take place in the house, when the dead body is kept, you can see that the priest who is there and the karata, mostly the son or whoever is doing the final rites, at a juncture, the priest will tell you to chant the names of the Lord and pour water using a certain position inside the mouth of the person. Govinda, 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 Krishna, 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 Narayana, 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 Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Has anyone heard this? Correct. Correct. Why this happens is to attain Vaikuntham or to attain Shivalokam, wherever that person goes as per one's karma. So this is the reason why these mantras are chanted, so that by listening to the, not mantras, it's just the names of the Lord, that person. Now, even though a person dies, physically the prana goes away, still inside, at times a person can still hear the karnendriyas that are there, Shravana. That's the reason we chant mantras also. It takes some time. It doesn't vanish all of a sudden. It is believed that the person can hear a bit. That's the reason. Or the soul inside, Atma inside can hear, even though the physical body has gone away. That's the reason we chant all these mantras. And this is the purpose, so that at least then they can attain Vaikuntha. Further, Narada he continues that you don't worry, because here now Narada convinces, or you can say consoles Bhakti Devi by saying that though you have been neglected in Kali Yuga, both your sons have become old also. There will be no age like Kali at all, because Kali age is the easiest way to establish Bhakti again. Because in the Satya Yugam we know it was Tapasya, Treta Yugam doing sacrifices, Dwapara Yugam Puja the karmas. Kali Yugam is nothing, just Nama Japa. This is something which is very easy as compared to the other yogas. But for people like us who are living in Kali Yugam, this is also difficult, right? So therefore, in Kali Yugam, it is one of the easiest ages too, wherein bhakti can be established very strongly. I will help you in this, says Narada, and he consoles Bhakti Devi. And he says that, and he promises Bhakti Devi that if I fail to spread bhakti all over Bhulokam, then I will no longer remain a servant of Lord Hari, he says. And that's the reason why you have Narada being the best, you can say, amongst the list of, though we call him as a Devarishi, amongst the list of Bhaktas, Narada is in the topmost level. Why so? Because he was the one who was responsible for propagating bhakti in Bhulokam. Now here Narada also gives an example of the Gopikas who are there in Krishna Avataram. He tells Bhakti Devi that they did not know a lot of things, they did not know a lot of procedures, religious ways, this, that, tapasya. But what they had was ultimate devotion and bhakti towards the Lord. That's what led them to moksha. So therefore, in Kali Yugam, bhakti alone is supreme, Narada says, and he says that it is there in our everyone's door bhakti is standing. When I say, when it is said that in everyone's door it stands, the meaning actually is everyone can do bhakti, right? Wherever we stay, I live in a building, I live in a flat, I live in a hut, or you live in a bungalow, doesn't matter. Or even if you don't have a house, you are moving around in the road, still you can do bhakti. So there is no limit at all. Bhakti is something which is open everywhere. So therefore, Even though you visit a lot of places, you have done or follow a lot of spiritual disciplines, also you have done a lot of sacrificial performances. Whatever we do, if bhakti does not exist, then everything is waste. Verse number 21. Alam vratairaram tirthaihi. Alam is enough. You can say no use at all. Alam yogairalam mathaihi. Alam jnana kathalataihi. Bhaktirekaiva muktida. Whatever you do, all these other things that I told you we do, if bhakti is not there, it will not lead to mukti at all. Now, finally, here, by listening to all this, Bhakti gets a bit happy and she says that further, Bhakti Vacha, she tells, "O Narada, because of you today, I have developed my confidence back, or I'm very much enthusiastic or so, and I will always be. I will always shower your grace on me. That's the reason why Narada comes in the list of bhaktas. Bhakti will never go away from Narada. But she says that, okay, you have at least cured me, that is fine. But what about my sons, Jnana and Vairagya? They're still lying down dead. You have to bring them back to consciousness. Dead in the sense they were unconscious. Now, further, Suta he continues. Narada feels very sad. He hears the appeal of Bhakti Devi because both her sons were falling. And what he did was, he wakes up both Jnana and Vairagya. And how does he do that? He chants Vedic texts, he chants the Gitas also, and then finally he wakes both of them up. Bodhyamanau tadapena kadamchit chochidobalat Gita Pathair Muhurmuhu. Gita Upanishads also he chants, and that's how both of them they still they could not open their eyes that easily. Continuously Narada keeps chanting, and that's when he sees that now Narada, he feels worried that in spite of chanting all these texts also, this Jnana and Vairagya they are not getting up that easily. So here what he does was he prays to Lord Krishna in his mind and tells that. That's when a heavenly voice was heard by Narada saying that you have put in a lot of efforts to awaken Jnana and Vairagya. Don't worry, your efforts will definitely prove fruitful. And therefore, you keep trying, and their old age also immediately will disappear, and Bhakti will also spread everywhere. Now, why this incident happened, for this also there is a significance. Now, Narada did his best, right? Jnana and Vairagya, they have to be woken up. He chanted the Gita, he chanted the Upanishads, he chanted various Vedic texts also. Somehow they started moving, but they could not get up totally from their sleep. That's when Narada prays to Lord Krishna, saying that, "Oh, I've tried my best, but still nothing is happening. You please guide me." That's when the Lord says that, "Don't worry, your efforts that you put in will definitely bring in fruit." Why this incident happens is to say that the karma that we do is something which will bear fruit. Little, it might take time, but definitely it does happen. So the point is not to give up. I do something immediately, it will bear fruit. It doesn't happen that way. If things have to happen that way, then everyone will be happy in this world. Nobody will care about anything, right? Now, 1 minute I just close my eyes and pray, I'll get what I want. It's not magic at all. It's also the cycle of karma. So here, therefore, Narada, and ultimately one more thing which like one more thing which here through this incident what happens is, or what we come to know, even though Narada puts in efforts to wake up Jnana and Vairagya, clear, just as all of us also, we do different things, right? Maybe you chant mantras, do worship, this and that, but at one point of time there is something which is called surrender. I do so much with all my heart, but still there is no bhakti, there is no devotion. If we don't remember the Lord, we just do things for namesake, nothing will attain fruit. So this is an important lesson. This incident is an important lesson. Now that's when Narada says, "Okay, I'll not give up." And finally, he ponders, he thinks over that heavenly voice which tells that it will take some time, but your effort will definitely become fruitful. So, here what happened is, now Narada still hearing this, he departs from there. He goes to again various pilgrimage places also, and he on the way he meets various other great sages, and he asks that he shares his experience and he tells, "This is what I got to know. I tried my best in waking up Jnana Vairagya, but then an heavenly voice was heard that your efforts will definitely bring some fruit also, but I don't know when it will happen," and so on. Now that's when someone, it seems that people used to, wherever he went, people used to whisper and say that, "What is the use? You have chanted the Gita, you have chanted the Upanishads, is that, but still Jnana and Vairagya are not getting up. Even if bhakti is not spreading, then we don't think there is any other remedy." Now that's when Narada feels a bit dejected, but still he does not give up because he had faith on the heavenly voice which he had heard. Finally, Narada reaches Patrikashramam. Tataschinta turasota badari vanamagataha. Verse 43. That's when he tells that I'll follow a little bit of tapasya here. And that's when he meets the sages Sanaka and his three brothers, the four Sanat Kumaras, and he starts speaking to them. And that's when he tells the entire story to them, saying that I have come here, and this entire incident, how he came across Bhakti, Jnana, Vairagya. He finally tells us that you only have to guide me now, what can happen, and so on. And here he gives an example of Jaya and Vijaya. Jaya and Vijaya, the messengers, so you can say the attendants of Lord Vishnu. Sanat Kumaras had given them a curse, and that's how they took an avatar, they took birth on Bhulokam. They were killed by Vishnu, they attained a place in Vaikuntham again. Like this, he tells that you please guide me also, otherwise there is no remedy at all because people are talking all ill. They don't know whether I have guided Jnana, Vairagya, Bhakti Devi on the right path. So now please guide me. That's when Kumara, Ma Chinta. So a very, very, very beautiful line here again. Now, whenever we try to convince someone, whenever someone is in trouble also, we must not add more trouble by saying, I told you you should have not done this, so only this trouble has happened, now nothing will happen, and so on. If we speak this way, the opposite person gets dejected more. Instead, first we say Ma Chinta, like the Kumaras here. Kumaras, what they did was they first consoled and they told Narada that don't worry, you first Na Chinta Kurude Varshe Harsham Chitte Samavaha. First you make your mind happy. Once we ourselves are positive, other things will automatically find in place. Each line of Srimad Bhagavatam or even the Srimad Bhagavata Mahatmyam talks about simple lessons of life. Forget about the story, philosophy, or so. Even this one line that is there. Ma chintam kurude varshe harsham chitte samavaha. Great lesson in life wherein don't worry about things. You first keep yourself happy. You first keep yourself positive. Other things will automatically fall in place. He tells, they tell him. And they tell Narada that you are the one who has guided the devotees of Krishna, you are always on the path of bhakti. So therefore, you don't have to worry about this. It will take some time. But it's not that it's also one's own karma, one's own luck that is there in attaining bhakti. It will take some time. But they have been sleeping or they have not attained consciousness for so many years. One fine day suddenly you chant the Gita Upanishads also, it will not work. It will take some time. Like for us also, maybe all these years we were not doing anything. One fine day I get up, I feel no, I'll read the Gita, not only for religious matters, for anything. To start something new in one day, it's not going to come, right? We are not used to it. One fine day, no, I'll start. Like few of us have this habit, right, of going to the gym when the new year starts. You go for a week, no, my hands are paining, legs are paining also. Why it happens? Because we are not used to it. Ultimately, after 1 week we don't go, that's another part. But then every year we go at least for a week or so, you touch the gym equipment and you come back. Why we do that? And then why all our limbs start paining us? We are not habituated. Same thing happens here also. So one fine day I open a book and I read something, it's not going to come. So the Kumaras also tell you that you be patient. And that day, the other day, the heavenly voice that you could be heard, that is a hint which tells you that yatha karmam tatha phalam. Karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Whatever you have done, that will definitely attain fruit. But you should not be waiting for that patiently. From your end, you do the karma, that's it. Now, here, that's when Kumara further they tell that Jnana Yajnam can be done. What is this Jnana Yajnam? That is the Parayana of Srimad Bhagavatam. And but it's very chanting. Now, Upanishads, Gita, this, that you have done. Now, what you do is you do this Jnana Yajna, that is the chanting of Srimad Bhagavata. Definitely, great strength will be attained by Bhakti, Jnana, and Vairagya. All the evils of Kali Yugam will disappear by the mere chanting of Srimad Bhagavatam. Kale dosho ime sarve simha shabdadrika iva. Just as Vrikaha, wolves, run away by seeing the lion, similarly, the evils of Kali Yuga will run away by the chanting of Srimad Bhagavatam. Pralayam hi gamishyanti Srimad Bhagavata dhvanihe. Finally, after you do this, Jnana Vairagya Samyukta Bhakti Prema Rasavaha Pratigeham Pratijanam. In every house and in every person, Bhakti Tadav Kridam Gamishkarishyati. Bhakti Devi will play, it seems. That is, Bhakti Devi will exist very happily along with Jnana and Vairagya. Narada says, here Narada has a question. Narada says, Srimad Bhagavata Alapat Tat Katham Bodhamishyati. How will Jnana and Vairagya attain good health by the Srimad Bhagavatam when they cannot be woken by Katha Katha Suveda Arthaha Shloke Shloke Pade Pade. Even after chanting the Upanishads, even after chanting texts from the Vedas, even after chanting the Gita, they did not get up. How will they get up after chanting Srimad Bhagavatam? Because shloke shloke pade pade, every word and every shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, the essence of the Vedas, Upanishads, Gitas only told. I have anyway chanted the original text. So how do you think that this will help them? Narada has a question. He tells that you please tell me this immediately. Vilambonatra, don't delay any longer because now I'm starting to lose my patience. That's when again Kumara Uchuhu Kumaras tell that the story of Srimad Bhagavatam Vedopanishadam Sarat. They have come from the essence of the Vedas and Upanishads, and it is the best. So it's just like Nigamakalpataror Galitam Phalam Shukamukadamridadrava Samyutam, just as we see in the Dhyanam. It is like the juice or Amritam which has been squeezed out. Similarly, here he says that this is the same. Like many examples they give, just as sugar is separated from sugar cane or ghee is separated, like this. It is the best of everything, so you should definitely read this. So the Bhagavatam that is there, this Purana Srimad Bhagavatam is at par with the Vedas, Vedanta, and so. And even Vyasacharya also. Now here the Kumaras give an example of Vyasacharya. Vedanta Veda Susnate Gitaya Pitarkari Paritapavati Vyase Muhyatyajna Sagare. Verse 72. Vyasacharya also, after composing many texts like Mahabharatam, various Puranas, still he did not attain peace of mind. Finally, when someone told him to composed Srimad Bhagavatam talking about Krishna Leela stories and describing Bhakti Margam, that's when he actually attained peace of mind. So therefore, when Vyasacharya also could attain peace of mind, definitely others also will do the same thing. So therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam should be recited to Jnana and Vairagya so that all their grief, sorrow, everything will be taken away. Now, why Srimad Bhagavatam? Because it is the gist of the Vedas, Upanishads, Gita, everything together, and it talks about Krishna Leela stories. It is supported by Bhakti also. So, therefore, this text altogether will remove all the grief and sorrow. Narada finally concludes and says that I have sought refuge in you, I have surrendered to you, O Kumaras, and you have taught me about the right path. Immediately, I will do this, and therefore he says that only by doing good karma in the past life one will get good satsangam. Ajnana hetu moham andakaranasham vidalihi tadodayate vivekaha bhavyodayena bahujanma samarjitena satsangamam chalabate purusho yada vai. Takes good fortune to get good people around us, and especially saints like you who remove the ajnanam that is there. Ajnanam in the form of, it can be anything, our own ajnanam of knowledge, pride, this and that. All this has been removed by you. I will definitely go and guide and help Jnana and Vairagya come out of the sorrow and ultimately make Bhakti Devi also happy. With this, chapter 2 comes to an end.